So, proceed naman tayo guys dito sa next topic. Pag-usapan naman natin itong theory of equations. So, say for example, meron tayo ditong equation. Let's say we have a function f of x equals to x raised to 6 plus, so we have 5x raised to 5 plus, let's say 4x cubed or 4x raised to 4 plus 3x cubed plus 2x squared. Pag in-equate ko ito to 0 and then we get the values of this x sa equation na to, so makukuha natin dyan yung tinatawag natin na roots, no? Or roots of an equation. So, kung gusto ko makuha lang yung total number of roots, no? Total number of roots. So, ilan ba yung x na makukuha natin dyan? So, tingnan mo lang guys, yung highest degree. So, in this equation, we have x raised to 6. So, 6 ang highest degree. So, therefore, ang total number of roots natin will be equal to 6. So, actually, itong mga roots na to, may possible nature yan. It can be a real root, no? It can be a real root. Pwede rin yan maging imaginary root, no? So, pag nakuha natin real root, guys, pwede tayo dito magkaroon ng ano ba? Real negative root. Pwede rin tayo dyan magkaroon ng positive root. And pwede rin tayo dyan magkaroon ng zeros. Okay. Ang tanong ngayon, kailan kaya ako makakuha nitong zero root na to? So, bali ang gagawin lang natin is balikan lang natin yung equation. So, tingnan natin dito guys sa equation kung meron bang x na mag-factor out. Okay, so, kung titingnan natin, may common factor tayo which is equal to what? Which is equal to x squared, no? So, we can express this function as x squared multiplied by what? X raised to 4 plus, so this will be 5x cubed plus 4x squared plus 3x plus 2. Okay. So, actually, pwede natin guys pag-iwalayin itong equation. So, we can express this x squared is equal to 0 and so, yung natirang term which is x and x raised to 4 plus 5x cubed plus 4x squared plus 3x plus 2. And then you equate this to 0. Okay. So, bali dito guys, nakita natin na, okay, meron tayong x squared dito which is equal to 0. So, therefore, ang 0 natin dyan is nakadepende saan? Sa degree ng x na na-factor out. So, in this case, we have what? Okay, we have 2, 0, root, no? 2 zeros. So, ngayon, what if ang concern naman natin is ilan kaya yung positive root, ilan kaya yung negative root? So, ito ngayon yung concern natin. Ilan kaya yung positive root, ilan kaya yung negative root? So, bali guys, ang makakasagot sa atin dyan is itong Descartes rule of sign. So, bali dito guys, yan, nag-formulate na si Descartes para malaman natin yung root na pwede natin makuha. So, it can be positive, no? It can be negative, o pati imaginary. Pati imaginary, pwede rin natin malaman kung ilan ba yung posible natin makuha, no? So, punta tayo ngayon guys sa Descartes rule of sign. So, i-apply natin ito guys by solving, okay, yung mga problem, no? So, for number 9, so we have this problem, no? We have this problem, f of x equals to, so we have 5x raised to 6. This is minus 5x raised to 5. This is plus 4x raised to 4. So this is minus x cubed plus x squared plus 5x plus 3. So, bala ang concern natin dito is the maximum possible number of positive roots. Okay. So, kailangan lang natin hanapin ano ba yung maximum possible number of positive root. So, bali guys, no, ang sabi ni Descartes, no, dito sa rule of n, Descartes rule of sign na to, so yung maximum possible, or sabihin natin, yung possible number of positive root daw, we can get that easily by what? By just looking at the equation and counting how many sign variations meron tayo doon. So, bali, titingnan na natin ilang beses ba tayo nagkaroon ng change in sign, no? So, in this example, so ilang beses ba tayo? So, from positive to negative, so this is counted as 1, no? From negative to positive, so isa ulit ito. From positive to negative, and from negative to positive. Okay, so dito positive, positive. So, wala tayong change in sign. So, therefore, so ang maximum possible number of positive root natin, this is just equal to 4. So, ganun lang kadali guys, no? Magbibilang lang tayo. So, how about kung pinahanap naman sa atin is yung maximum possible number, but this time, negative roots naman. Okay, ito naman yung hanapin natin. So, the same lang guys ang gagawin natin. Magbibilang pa rin tayo ng change in sign. Ang pinagkaiba lang is ano ba? Kailangan natin kunin yung f of negative x. So, bali, lahat ng x dito sa equation natin, papalitan natin yan ng negative x, no? So, this will be 5. This is negative x. This will be raised to 6 minus, okay, 5 negative x raised to 5. So, this will be plus 4. This is negative x raised to 4 plus or minus. This will be negative x raised to 3. So, this will be plus negative x squared plus 5 times negative x plus 3. Okay, so yan, tingnan natin ano bang kakalabasan ng equation natin. So, negative raised to even number, this will be positive, no? This will be 5x raised to 6. Negative raised to add, this will be negative times negative. So, this will be positive 5x raised to 5. Ito, negative raised to even number, this will be positive 4x raised to 4 and negative raised to 3, this is negative times negative, this will be positive x cubed plus x squared minus 5x plus 3. So, after natin makuha ito guys, itong f of negative x na to, so bibilangin na natin yung number of sign variations, no? So, positive, 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 positive. So, dito guys, nagkaroon tayo ng negative. So, this is counted as 1, no? And then from negative to positive, so another change in sign. So, therefore, ang maximum possible number of roots natin dito is 2. So, ngayon, ang tanong, so since ang highest degree natin is 6, so bali guys, alam na natin itong 6 na to, this is what? So, ito yung total number of roots natin. Okay, total number of roots. So, pwede ko bang sabihin na yung maximum possible number of negative root is just equal to what? The total number of roots minus itong maximum possible number of positive root. Okay, ang sagot dyan guys is pwedeng oo, pwede ring hindi. But actually in this case, pwede. Bakit? Titingnan na natin guys kung meron ba tayong missing term. No? So in this case, sunod-sunod naman yan. X raised to 6, raised to 5, raised to 4, raised to 3, 2, 1, n. So dito actually meron ka dyan x raised to 0. So again, pwede natin gawin yon total number of roots minus this. No? Kapag wala tayong missing term sa equation natin. So this will be our answer, no, for number 9. So for number 10, so we have this equation f of x equals to x cubed minus 9x squared plus 31x minus 39. So kailangan nating hanapin is what? Ayan, the nature of possible roots. So alam natin meron tayong real and imaginary roots pagdating sa nature of roots, no? So bala ang gawin muna natin guys, hanapin muna natin dito yung maximum possible number of positive root. Number of positive roots. So, bibilangin lang natin ilang beses tayo nagkaroon ng change in sign, no? So, from positive to negative, this is 1. From negative to positive, so from positive to negative. So, therefore, we have what? Okay, we have, okay, the maximum possible number of positive root is 3. So, as for the maximum possible number of negative roots. Okay. Pwede natin yan sabihin na ano na lang. Total number of roots minus this. Bakit? So, kung titingnan natin guys, no? So, wala naman tayong missing term. So, bali mangyayari ito, this will be ano lang. So, kahit wag na tayo kumuha ng f of x. So, this is just equal to 0 or f of negative x pala, no? So, sunod natin na gawin dito is, so, i-arrange natin ito, no? So, again, so, ang mga roots na pwede natin makuha sa isang equation is, okay, meron tayong positive, meron tayong negative. Okay, kailan ulit tayo magkakaroon ng zero root? Kapag, ulitin ko, nafa-factor or may nafa-factor out na x term, no? So, bali, ilalagay ko na lang dito, complex or imaginary roots. Okay. So, explain ko sa inyo guys yung gamit ng Descartes rule of sign. So, if we put the maximum positive here, so this will be 3. So, maximum negative is 0. Okay. Ang total number of roots natin, no? So, we have total number of roots, which is equal to what? Which is equal to 3. So, bali guys, no, kung lalagyan pa natin dito ng complex root, so sobra tayo, no? So, ibig sabihin, kapag tatlong positive root ang nakuha natin, wala nang ibang, no? Wala nang complex root. So, wala nang negative, no? So, ang sinabi ni Descartes dun sa rule na yon, actually, so, sinabi niya lang na yung maximum is equal to the number of sign variation. But actually, guys, pwede pa rin tayo bumaba dito. This is just a possibility, no? So, posible pa tayong bumaba dito, no? But, take note, so, kung bumabawan yung root natin dito sa number na to, so, kailangan daw, it differs by an even number. No, it differs by an even number. So, ibig sabihin, kung, halimbawa, no, so, hindi na 3, ay sabihin natin, nabawasan yung positive root natin, so, ang pinakamalaking pwede na natin mabawas dyan is 2, pinakamalaking even number. So, bali ito, walang mangyayari dito guys, no, yan ay yung maximum, 0 talaga siya. So, balik, para makomply natin itong total number of roots na 3 na to. So, ilan pa ilalagay natin dito? So, maglalagay tayo dito guys ng 2. So, ang tanong, tama ba yan? So, actually, nakita niya yan ni Descartes, no? Bakit? Sa isang equation guys, no? Sa isang equation, kapag meron tayong complex root, no? Kapag meron tayong complex root, let us say, a plus bi, no? Ayan, yung imaginary number na to. So, itong complex root na to, palagi yan na merong tinatawag nating ano ba? Palagi yan merong conjugate, no? So, take note of this. Kapag complex or kapag meron tayong complex root sa isang equation, always yan ano? Always po ito na even number, no? Take note of this. Always po ito na even number. So, kaya guys, ma-observe nyo, pag nag-solve kayo ng quadratic equation, naging imaginary yung, ayan, nakakuha kayo ng imaginary root. Ano mangyayari guys dun sa other roots? Or dun sa other root? That will be an imaginary root din. No? So, for the possible nature of roots, so ang sagot natin dyan will be ano ba? So, it's either makakuha tayo ng 3 positive. So, pwede rin makakuha tayo dyan ng 1 positive or 2 complex or imaginary roots. Okay. So, take note, this is just a possibility. So, yung totoong root natin, it's either ito yan or ito. No? So, for our last problem in this topic, Descartes rule of sign or theory of equations, so, kailangan pa rin natin hanapin yung possible nature of roots. So, ngayon naman, ito yung equation natin, no? So, bali guys, unahin natin tingnan kung meron ba tayong 0 root. So, tingnan natin kung meron bang x na ma-factor out. So, we have x, ayan, common factor sa lahat ng term na to, no? So, pwede mangyari dito, this will be x raised to 5 minus, so 4x raised to 4 plus, so we have 5x cubed minus 3x squared plus 2x plus 1. So So, since guys, meron tayo ditong x na na-factor out, so automatic meron na tayong ano ba? So, isang 0, no? 0 root. Okay. So, tingnan natin itong equation na to guys. So, dito tayo mag-focus, no? Sa equation na to. So, hanapin natin dito yung maximum possible number of positive root, no? Or positive roots. So, again, so, tingnan na natin, no? Ilang beses pa tayo nagkaroon ng change in sign. So, we have, so, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So, we have 4 changes in sign. So, yan yung maximum natin, no? So, as for the maximum, ito naman, possible number of, so ngayon naman, we have negative roots. Okay. So, tingnan natin kung may missing term tayo dyan. So, sunod-sunod naman yan, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. So, kahit ito, lagyan na lang natin ito ng 1. Kasi, so 5 yung highest degree, so we have total number of roots which is equal to 5, no? So ngayon, as for the nature of roots, so again, meron tayong positive, meron tayong negative, so meron tayong 0, and of course, meron tayo dyan imaginary or complex root, no? Yan. So, yung maximum natin, ayan, maximum positive natin is 4. So, ang maximum negative is 1. So, ang 0 root natin, sure na tayo na meron tayong isa, no? So, para ma-satisfy natin itong degree of equation, so ilalagay natin dito sa complex root is 0, no? So, but actually, this is just the maximum. So, pwede pa natin itong bawasan, no? So, pinakamalit na pwedeng ibawas natin dito is 2. So, pwede pa tayo dyan magkaroon ng ano ba? So, pwede tayo magkaroon ng dalawang positive. So, dito, di na ito mababawasan, no? Ito, ganun din. So, kasi pag binawasan natin ito, magiging ano pa yan? So, bawal maging negative yung number of roots, ha? And, yung binawas natin dito, saan natin ilalagay? Okay, ilalagay natin dito sa complex root. So, ayun. Ito, pwede pa natin bawasan. So, pwede rin tayo dyan magkaroon ng ano ba? Or pwede rin tayo mawalan ng positive root, no? So, imposible lang maging negative yan. So, this will be 1. Ito, this will be 1. And, so, yung tinanggal natin na positive root, so, ilalagay natin dito sa complex root, no? So, bali makikita nyo dito, guys. Ayan. So, yung Descartes rule of sign, so, nag-satisfy dun sa sinabi natin, ha? Ano ba? Pag meron tayong complex root, always yan na ano ba? Okay, the number of complex root is always an even number. So, bali ang final answer natin dito, guys, as for the nature of roots, pwede tayong makakuha ng ano? Okay, so ang answer natin dito, pwede tayong makakuha ng 4 na positive, isang negative, at isang 0. Okay. So, pwede rin, guys, no? So, dito ko na lang ilagay. Pwede rin makakuha tayo ng dalawang positive. So, isang negative at isang 0. And, ano pa? Dalawang complex or imaginary root. Okay. And, pwede rin na ano? So, pwede rin, guys, na ilagay natin dito. Pwede rin na isang negative. So, isang 0 at 4 na complex roots. So, bali guys, no, yung possible nature of roots natin. So, kahit dito na lang kayo tumingin sa table, no? So, this will be our final answer, O, and for number 11.